Welcome to Comedic Calisthenics. I am your host, Josh Ward, and this is my co-host, Mr.
Devon Simmons. Happy to be here. What's good, people?
What up, man? This guy is here officially, so he's the host with me. Guess he's no longer part of the site. That's the co-host.
Promotion.
Yeah, man. Moving up in the world, man. Doing some great things with your life. I'm proud of you, man. Your mom will be proud. Everyone will be proud.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Welcome back to Comedic Calisthenics, guys. It's the place where we inform, inspire, and we entertain.
Mm-hmm.
We're some budding comedians ourselves. I'm a comedian. He's a comedian. So we come together, have some great conversations. We're going to discuss some great stuff and just have a great time. All right. Welcome. So let's get into it. Each week we always got to do our mic checkup. Mic checkup, Supreme Neck Protector.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, something like that. Mic checkup. That's what we share about our mics this week. We're young budding comedians, and so we go out each week and do mics and try to practice, work on our craft. So, you have any shows on mics this past week?
I did. I had a show recently. My boy Charlie, shouts out to Big Chuck. He put on the show. Yeah, facts. He put on the show at Richmond Music City Hall.
Okay.
Downtown. It's pretty dope. Nice venue. Richmond as fuck. Like,
you feel the culture in it.
Brick walls, pipes everywhere. No ceiling. You can see the joists.
Okay, I got you.
But it was a good vibe. Especially for being his first time promoting it.
I was about to say, isn't that his first show?
First show.
Shout out to Big Chuck, Charlie Waring, man. That man is doing his thing out there, man. That's what's up, man. We proud of you here. Comedic Calisthenics, that's our boy.
Yeah, man. So, bro did all the legwork, put the flyers out, had the social medias going. So we had a good crowd. I would say it was about 5 of us on the show. Mm-hmm. And I think we had 10 minutes each. Felt like my set was good. I went first. So, that's always a little bit of a speed bump.
Yeah.
Going first, you know what I mean? But the crowd was into it from rip. You know what I mean? It was into it. I will say during the show, I had a moment I've never had before. I only did 10, but for some reason I spaced on like one of my punches.
You only did 10? They only asked you to do 10 or you did 10 on your own?
No. It was 10 for everybody.
Okay, cool.
10 for everybody. But I spaced on one of my punches, bro. So like I got up to the climax of the joke, and like I was searching for it. I'm like pausing and hesitating a moment. It was not coming to me, bro. It was wild. First time it's ever happened.
Weird.
So like I think I played it off smooth because like the audience don't know what you're supposed to hear.
Right.
They don't know what's coming. So I like delayed it for a bit. But like to be fair, there was a decent amount of comedians in the crowd who was like. You're supposed to say,
like, you were leading us somewhere.
But I recovered well. It was like one of those experiences where it's like, it's gonna happen. It's all about how you adapt, react to it. I don't think anybody who didn't know, like, could figure it out. Afterwards, I got really solid feedback from the people that was there, especially people that came out to see me. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate the love.
That's what's up.
So overall, I would say it was a real solid show. Tyler had a dope set, though.
Yo, Tyler been cooking lately.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. Nah, bro. Like, he was vibing with the crowd. He was, like, intermixing his material. Like, he would have, like, little moments where he would vibe with people. Like, I started off the show with some crowd work, talking to bro in the front. And I think, like, every comedian talked to him after that. Mm-hmm. But Tyler did it in, like, a real smooth way to, like, incorporate his material in it, too. So, shouts out to bro, yeah. Shouts out to bro.
Shout out to the boy. It's Ty. Follow him at Instagram. That's his name. It's ridiculous, but that's his name. At It's Ty.
Yeah, tell him why it's ridiculous.
I don't know.
Oh, why?
It sounds ridiculous to say. I'll say that. That's the start for it. It's Ty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Solid.
That's the only way I can say it. I don't feel like I can say it. It's Ty. Ugh, feels stupid. I gotta put a voice with it.
Nah, I ain't mad at you. Otherwise, Mike's was straight, bro. Been working on some new material. Got some stuff I've been writing about my step hops, trying to get that tight.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's been going well. I think it's actually probably like one of my favorite bits I've written in a little bit. It got a little flow to it. People rocking with it, and I already see how I'm like putting some callbacks or some earlier bits into it. So it should be a good flow. What about you, bro? What you been on?
I did a mic. I did a show. I did Sandman last week. So
okay. That's the comedy club joint.
Yeah, that's the comedy club joint here in Richmond. And yeah, it was okay. It wasn't great.
What was the crowd like?
The crowd wasn't that great either. It was a lot of comedians.
Gotcha.
It was a lot of comedians. And, it was definitely I think it was a rough night for me material wise. I was trying out new stuff as well. So I meant to ask you, what would you give yourself a grade on yours as well? We're gonna do 1 to 10 scale. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my little 5 out here and and leave it the hell at that. 5 is what I would give myself for my jump. And I'll go into why. Tell me what's yours.
I would say probably a 7. The last was there, but like I wasn't in it all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how you kind of like, I usually don't try to be in my head while I'm doing my sets or while I'm performing, but I could feel myself thinking a little too much. You know what I mean? So that definitely takes the performance down to my mind. So I'm going to go ahead and say 7. People was rocking, it was laughing, but I got off stage like, it could have been tight. It could have been better.
Yeah, it could have been better. Yeah, so I kind of had that same feeling. Well, I know it could have been better, but I feel like, I learned something. I'll say that. So the order that I formatted my jokes, I feel was an issue because one of my initial jokes. So my opening joke was kind of like geared towards white people.
Gotcha.
So it was a little bit of a jab, but it was cool talking about the you know what I'm saying, the black characters in white movies, white shows and stuff like that. I started with that. Okay. And then so that joke was alright. Yeah. But like it was some racists in the crowd. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. And they was like, somebody shut this nigger up. Who told him he could say those things? We don't care. That's funny. So yeah, it was alright though. And then there was comedians in the crowd, and they some of them already heard some of my stuff, and then some of them. So I was gonna say my second bit. Okay. It's very controversial. It's very controversial.
The first two are both new.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no. Actually,
you hit it from Rick.
No. So actually, my second bit was actually older. It's new, but it's not new like my first time performing this. I think it's like my third. It's like that was my third time doing it.
Yeah, it took a little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, I was more comfortable with that bit than the first one or the last one. Last one was okay. So then, but I felt like the second bit was controversial. So I was only going to get half the crowd on that bit. And then a lot of them being comedians. So I used the C word.
Oh, word.
Yeah, in the second bit. And in some circles, that's a huge no-no.
Bro.
In comedy. In most circles it is. But the joke in itself actually is dealing with the irony in that illusion of it being a negative thing.
I follow.
You know. Okay. I without giving too much of the joke away.
Do you say it often while you trying to do the joke?
I think I said it too much.
Yeah.
I leaned in.
Yeah.
I leaned into it.
You might have to sprinkle that.
Yeah. I already worked on like how we reformat it, and I'm only going to use it at a certain point now. So I got 2 points where I'm going to use it. I do an impersonation in there, and so I'm going to use it during the impersonation when I'm playing character.
Okay.
That way it's more palatable because I'm basically quoting or being a character that already existed and
you can remove yourself.
I can remove it from myself. Yeah. So I wanted to say it at the beginning. It's funny at the beginning, I feel, when it's a room of regular people. Every time I've done it in a room where there was an audience, it slapped.
Okay. All right.
That room that night, a bunch of comedians. All the comedians know the rules. You know what I mean? The audience member don't know the rules because comedians go to places and they tell you can't say certain words. You can't say certain things. I know Kazi's in 757. You can't say the C word. You can't say the N word. They gonna end you.
I think F too.
F?
I think. I might be wrong.
Yeah, but there are places that you can't say certain things. So I'm young and definitely not aware of all these rules. Nobody set us down. There's no onboarding for stand-up comedy.
Bro.
There's no HR for this. There's no meeting say, hey, this is what you do, how you do, what you say, what you don't say. It's none of that. You just gotta get out here.
Sound like they told him the rules and he was like, but this joke's slack. This joke slack, bro. I'm doing this joke.
Yo, no one ever told that. No one ever told me that, yo. No one ever told me that before. But I'm learning. So I learned a lot.
So let me ask you this: like, do you like record your sessions and go back for your tweaks? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah, if I can record it, I like to record everything because you never know what little nugget. I do a lot of social media. Follow me at Josh Ward Comedy, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Josh Ward Comedy. But
host extraordinaire.
Doing the content stuff, man. I'm doing the content stuff, so everything can be usable. But also, I like to go back when I can and redo. But I'm gonna be honest, I relive it in my head all night. Like every mic, I relive my joke, and I tweak and rewrite jokes like a mug too. So here's the interesting thing. I went the first bit, the whites, and the black characters in the white shows. I went and rewrote the joke in reverse.
Okay.
So I made myself the offended person in the bit now to take some of the connection to partially or more likely some of my audience members. Because if I make it geared towards white people, then some white people may get offended. And if I need their laugh in the room, now if I'm in a room full of all black people, I can just swag out because we're going to all vibe on the same, we know what it is. But if it's white people in the room, So I said, okay, I'm going to have this joke and be able to tell it more than one way.
Nah, I rock with that. Framing matters, man. That's where the pen matters. People think you just writing punchlines, and that ain't everything. Like, it really, the order of it, the setup, the voice, who perspective you telling the story from, like
all that
matters, bro. Right. That's all pen game. So shouts out to having two ways of doing that joint. That's tough.
I'm gonna try to. I ain't got it, but I definitely flipped the premise now, and I got a new path going in the new vein of the same formation. I mean, it's the same body of joke, So that happened, but I wasn't great. I didn't feel great about it. I didn't feel great about it the first 2 days. I was like, that was my chance to get some clean content. If I'd have been rocking, then that's good. I'm trying to get.
The first one would have been a clean joint.
No, the whole mic.
I see. Not clean like no profanity. You mean clean like
no, smooth. Like clean smooth. Yeah, like if it would.
I follow.
Yeah, so and I'd get a clean recording too, because Sandman records your stuff and they give you a free recording of it. So I was a little disappointed about that, man. I really was, man. I was like, but oh well. I was like, well,
with you a little bit.
Yeah, but I learned something. So I'll take it. I gotta take it.
I mean, that's the goal. We starting off. That's the goal.
Yeah. So I mean, we got as a result of that, I'm like, okay, now I'm working on a new skill, which is making my jokes so I can tell them in more than one way, and I can just know how where the punches go and how to format it, but I can tell it down different avenues. You know what I mean?
Word.
So that's kind of my new skill that I'm working on. How about you? What you working on?
Tags. Definitely tags, bro. It's easy. I ain't gonna say it's easy. I'm tripping. But like when you write your joke, when you got the punch, like you can walk away from it because you get the laugh from it. But like to keep that laugh going with just a couple words, that's art. So like that's what I've been working on. Like if I have a solid premise and I know I got like 2-3 punches out of that premise, where's the extra laughs coming from? Like if I was just talking to the homies, how you telling the story, and you be like, yeah, cuz I had the all black force in it. It was like, oh, bro, you was on murder time. Like, just talking to the homies.
Exactly.
Throwing that real life conversation into the bit so that you could have like more like laughs coming out of it. Yeah. So that I can extend these premises and take that 2 minutes to like 3-4 by like adding those tags to it. So that's definitely my whole goal is to come with it like try to be creative as I can with as few words as possible to keep them laughs going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I suck at tags so bad.
Say word.
When I on stage, in regular conversation, you know what I'm saying, just vibing.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
On stage, I'm working on that too, but that's because I ain't never got to the point where I make somebody laugh uncontrollably, like back to back to back. Like I ain't never got those types of laughs yet, and I want them types of laughs. Like I want the laughs that come from the inside of your soul. I want somebody to be falling over like I have a cramp, bro. I was at a Kevin Hart concert, stand up jump one time, and nigga, I was laughing so hard I literally threw up in the stadium. Right? Yo, I'm not, no lie, yo. Yo.
Which show?
It was the, Let Me Explain, John. I think it was the Let Me Explain tour. But crazy thing, it was on his openers. Spankman was cooking that night. Naeem, Spank, was the other guy, I forgot his name. No slight, bro. I forgot your name.
Plastic Cup Boys.
PCBs, the Plastic Cup Boys. Yo, Spank had me literally laughing so hard I choked and I spit in the arena floor. So,
Spank funny.
Spank was funny.
Spank funny. I seen bro on Chocolate Sundays a couple times. He got it. He got juice.
He was cooking that night.
Bro, that's gonna come from time. Like that trying to get people like, you know, laughing back to back like that, dying laughing like that. I think that's really gonna come from time. Because I know I got bits that's like super solid, but like even when I try to transition to the next bit that's super solid, it still don't have that same impact because it's too many words between jokes.
Yeah.
You feel me? At least that's what I realized.
That's what I feel like for mine too. It's too many words in between slapping them with the laughs. You know what I mean? I
gotta make it lean. Gotta make it lean.
Yeah, we're gonna get there, man. I know one thing. New thing I'm working on. So one of the things I love, I don't know if this is even comedically palatable, but I'm gonna try it because I love it. One of the things I love is battle rap.
Yeah.
And so I was writing one night, middle of the night, and I was zooted, and it just came on me.
What? My gun so big, bars?
No. You so stupid. No. So you know, like how a battle rapper would take a metaphor or take a thing and flip it so many times, or reuse the same line, or give different examples of the same thing. Yeah. I'm trying to apply that to a bit, yo. And like basically metaphorically tell a joke that's deep to the thought process and funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got one, bro. It came to me. I had a like epiphany. It was late night, bro, and it just came to me. I was like, I don't know. I couldn't stop writing.
Have you done it on stage?
No.
Oh, this gonna be fire.
I'm gonna be scared.
When you gonna do it?
I don't know. I'm scared,
bro.
Man.
I gotta be there. Bro.
I gotta get it right before I do it, because if it ain't right, then it ain't gonna slap.
What you mean? Oh,
it's a lot of words
to
that part. It's a lot of words to it.
So you gonna practice before?
Yeah, I gotta get that, like that, at least that section of the joke. I gotta be able to like spill that junk, and it's gonna be dope as hell. I'll tell you what it is off camera, but y'all can't know yet. But that's my nigga, so I'll let him know.
I want to see this.
Yeah, but that I was like, yo, if I pull that off, that's about to be crazy, bro. Even if people miss it and catch it later, yo, they gonna be like, y'all know, right? Run it back. I'm gonna be like, for all y'all that missed it, I'm gonna run it back for you. That joke gonna be crazy, but I'm telling you,
I'll be find out you about to have like the little battle like tags and with the crowd scream out, bro.
Oh. I want them like that, yo. Like, yo, that's gonna be crazy. It's not even so much funny. It's just impressive. I'm gonna be honest. It's a flex.
Nah, it really is. Like I said, bro. People don't know the skill they're going.
Yeah, it takes a lot, man. So I'm excited that things are opening up for me, because like a hard thing for me, like especially in months like all the way to like last month, I just really felt like I cannot get this writing thing open like I want. Like to be able to crack it open and see clearly. Like I have thoughts and feelings about stuff, and I see clearly how I want to direct this to that, how I want to make this fun, how can I insert this into that to make that roll over. But it's starting to happen little by little, so I'm trying to be patient with myself. I keep reminding myself that I'm still young, man. I'm new to this. Yeah, like, you know how I am, man. You learn how. Like I would be good.
I mean, like a little bit of pressure never hurt. You know what I mean? Like demanding like greatness out of yourself ain't never a bad thing. You know what I mean? You know, it's just perspective. But no, I like it, bro. I like the idea of even like incorporating something like that into the writing. Like that's pretty dope. But yeah, man, like writing's so like when you sit down, is it just like blank page and you go?
No.
How you do it?
It's always something funny that came to me, or sometimes it'd be like one joke or one punch, or you know.
So you like taking notes on your phone, like
I just
this is funny.
Exactly,
right?
And I usually title it before I even write it. I got hella jokes. It's just like it just be like, you know, raw thong bit, and then I have a line and be like, thongs rubbing in butt cheeks making raw. and then I don't know where I'm gonna go with it, but I remind myself, like, what was I thinking about that day? Oh yeah. And then I start from there and I build it out little by little by little. So yeah.
Cisco forever in my mind. As soon as you said that joint, bro.
Random, bro.
Mad random, bro.
Oh my God.
Mad random.
So like I see how people blowing up, growing up, glowing up in the game, man. You one of them that way coming up, man. Hey, people know Devon's name and the city, man. That boy be out here doing his thing. So I respect that. But I'm trying to figure. So I saw a crazy clip the other day, and I'm just thinking about like how big you can actually get in comedy. Because when you get to the point where you are so huge that you can just be socially destructive, nigga. And don't care. Like, you could be arrogant or you could be cocky. Like, that's crazy to me. Because I don't know. I don't think I would ever be. But I saw a clip the other day about something Chappelle did, yo. Legendary, crazy boss move. So we gonna play this clip for y'all and let y'all peep what Chappelle did. We'll talk about it in a sec. Y'all listen to this, y'all.
Supposedly, the story goes, came in.
Oh, man.
Laugh Factory one.
Oh, hold on. My jump is not ready. Took too long.
It's all good. We back at it.
Yeah.
All
right.
And Chappelle, supposedly, the story goes, came into the Laugh Factory one night. You could ask him. And Jamie said, hey, it's Dane's night. And Chappelle, this is the height of Chappelle's show and everything. He's like, what the fuck? What does that mean? He's like, it's just Dane's night. He's like, just do a tight 10. And he's like, okay. Now, any other comedian would go do 45 fucking minutes. That's just what most people do. But Chappelle, if this is true, and we already know he's a different animal anyway, he goes up and does a tight 10. But right at the end goes, you know what? I don't usually do this, but I'm going to go outside and smoke some cigarettes. If y'all want to come out, hang out, take pictures, whatever, I'll be out there. And the whole crowd fucking walked away. And he's like, there's Dane's night.
Yo,
the disembodied laughs in the back.
I know.
Somebody was in the back
losing it, bro. That's savage as hell, man.
I gotta ask you, if you Dane, what are you doing? What are you doing in that moment, bro?
What can you do? What can you do besides get up there and publicly protest? No, guys, it's supposed to be about me tonight. This tonight's supposed to be about me.
I feel like you got to tell whoever stayed in, this is the, we going to the parking lot too. Like,
I know, right? I'm just going to join Dave. Bring all the cameras, bring the sound system. You can still put the mic in front of him in the parking lot and let him talk. Because nobody wants to hear anything I got to say at this point.
That's hilarious, though. The savagery. That wouldn't even cross my mind. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even cross my mind.
That's what got me, because, like, that's a double entendre get back at a nigga. Like, that's a different level. Like he said before, like, another dude has just been straight savage. I'm gonna get up here and do as long as I want. And they're not gonna pull Chappelle. Nah. They're not gonna pull Chappelle off the stage. Nah. So he could have got up there and done, like he said, 30, 45 minutes. No. That's another level of sad. That's when you know that you're a giant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when you know these people would rather come smoke a cigarette with me and hear me talk in the parking lot than to come hear you.
Could you see yourself doing it?
Doing what?
If you came in, you the giant. You come in, and they're like, yo, this Devon.
No.
Do 10.
No. I would do my 10 and actually I would probably find a way to shout Devon out and I'm doing my 10. I'm not that person, man. Hey, I believe in love, man. I believe in kindness and love, bro. I ain't for all that. Like, I guess if I had something against, bro, and I don't know, I still wouldn't do that, though. I still wouldn't do that.
Or maybe they told you it was 45, you get there, it's 10. You never know the whole story.
Are you going to pay me the same? Because if my check going to be the same, then I will gladly do this 10. Let me get my money, chuck the deuces. I'll sit in the parking lot for the other 35 minutes and do what Chappelle did. Smoke cigarettes and have conversation. As long as they pay me the same. Shit.
I love it, bro.
I can't fade it, bro. I was like, how much of a savage do you have to be? I don't know what was the special occasion.
I feel like You know how you be hearing all these Kobe stories?
Yeah.
What if we just start getting mad Dave Chappelle?
That's literally what happens.
Yeah,
Everybody got a cool Dave Chappelle story, and like everybody like they save them for like award shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or it's something said in some back room in a nightclub that nobody's ever gonna hear except the people who were there.
All right, that documentary is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
When they start letting them stories.
Oh my god,
that's gonna be
Chappelle documentary. So it's a lot going on in the comedy world these days, man. Your boy Corey been out here wilding.
I ain't hip.
Your boy Corey, Corey Holcomb. Yeah, Corey.
I like Corey.
I like Corey too. But Corey be on one. Corey be on one sometimes, but this time he wasn't. What? So you saw the Earthquake special.
Yes, fire special.
Fire.
If you haven't watched it, Netflix. It's fire.
But Earthquake slapped on that John, and his prestige went up a little bit. Like he's been starting to get some of the notoriety that people felt like he should have gotten years ago.
Yeah, since Comic View.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
so what happened?
So Earthquake goes to Corey's show. I'm gonna put y'all a short version. You can go find the clip on YouTube. Just look up Corey Holcomb or Earthquake. But what Corey says is Earthquake came to his show, and Corey has some people in this green room chilling out doing the show, whatever. Yeah. Earthquake shows up. What's up, dude? It's all love, this and that. Corey's like, I'm gonna go get y'all a spot. He walks off and go get somebody to get y'all a place to sit, whatever. The place is packed, so he's gonna try to find them somewhere.
Okay.
And apparently Earthquake just takes it upon himself to take him and the people that was with him into Corey's green room and just like kicked all Corey's people out. And he was like, yeah, we here, bro. Y'all got to get up out of here. We chilling in this, like, this where we probably at. So, and he's not on the show, man. Earthquake is not on this show.
Bruh, you lying.
Earthquake is not on this show. Supposedly, he had some people doing drugs with him.
Sacrilege.
Yeah, all of this, bro. He's not on the show.
Man, it's a hierarchy to that thing.
Facts, bro. The green room is sacred. But so apparently he felt like he's big enough that whoever these scavengers you got back here can get out. Peasants, you're beneath them, you know. So Corey sees this right before he go on stage. So he has to go up and do his set. And he looking out the corner of his eye, and he's seeing the people that he had with him standing outside of the green room. Can't get in the room with him.
Yo.
He gets up, does his set, goes off stage, go back there. They try to get, he tells his people like, yo, what's going on? Why y'all out here? They like, Earthquake and them in there, whatever. They say he was in there doing cut. I don't know. Allegedly, some drug use is going on in the green room. So they try to get in there. They locked the door on them and wouldn't let niggas get in there. Like, it was a whole thing.
Hold on, the people in the green room locked the door?
Yeah, Earthquake and his people who was in the green room locked the door and locked everybody out.
Yo. That's intense, bruh.
Oh my God.
But they cool though, right?
Well, they were. They were. Supposedly they were.
Yo, but, that's next level. Yo, I remember, so let me explain the hierarchy of the green room to y'all. So like, if you do a show, normally you got the opener, you have a feature do like 25, you got the headliner, right? Technically, it's the headliner's green room. They kind of set the stage for what's going down in the green room. They might let you enter it, they might not. It kind of is what it is, depending on how cool bro is. 9 times out of 10, they rock. We are comics, so they rock with it. But you know, you don't make no assumptions and just run up in there. Yeah, if you on the show. So to be to not be on the show. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he had that Dave Chappelle feeling on him. He felt like, you know, I'm a boss. I'm the GOAT. I can do whatever. But I'm loving these savage moments, bro. Yo, I'm learning. People going people, bro. People going people, bro. Oh my gosh, this go happen. We can talk about that for a second because, like, I've never been a headliner. Let me say that first and foremost. I've never been a headliner before yet. One day. But I've been opener for shows. And there's definitely this air about from the headliner, like, you know, and I understand it to a different level, but like, so I did a show where, no, I'm not going to do that. I went to another show. So I want to hit. Tell me that one later.
Yeah, I'll tell you that one later.
Tell me that one later. You got some stories.
So I went to a show, and so the opener gets up, and the opener has like does like 10, 15 minutes, maybe 12, not quite 15. And then you had 2 features and a headliner.
Okay.
And
it's a long show.
It is. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad because I think everybody did 15 except the headliner. Headliner did like 25.
Okay. They cut the feature. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, so both the features did 15, the opener did like 12, and the headliner did like 20, 25.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't too bad. But so nobody wanted to hear the opener. Like none of the features or headliner wanted to hear the opener.
What you mean wanted to hear?
They don't like they usually in the green room or they're usually outside the venue. You know, that's the time where they chill, they smoking, they talking to people, they go do whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, before time or whatever. And, you know, it is what it is. Whatever.
Yes.
But I realized for me personally, I think I like to be privy to it. And here's why. Because that opener addressed like 3 things in their stand-up that none of them heard him address. And 2 of the other comedians came and tried to do bits on the same thing that the opener had already squeezed dry. And them Jones didn't land. But they wasn't aware, they didn't understand why. But you missed that somebody already did jokes on that. And so you was doing whatever you were doing, whatever. Mm-hmm. I was like, hey man, they ain't doing that. Come check the man out. No, it's beneath me. I don't like that. And I feel like as a comedian, you set yourself up. Because I said both of them came out and talked about, 2 of them talked about the same thing that the opener had talked about. And then another one talked about a different topic that the opener had talked about.
Word.
So you had 3 moments of the night that was like, they had to find their footing through a little bit comedically because they wasn't aware that the audience's palate had already been exhausted on that topic already. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. I just pay attention to every little thing, man. You know, like, I'll at least listen. I hope they got a speaker, you know, if there's a back room or something.
Now, 9 times out of 10, it should be a speaker for that.
Or TV
for that reason.
Yeah.
For that reason. Like, you might even have like a headliner tell you don't touch certain topics because they about to hit it.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. It's never happened to me, but I've definitely heard other people say they've gotten like, I'm coming here. You got anything on that kind of thing.
Oh.
So I've heard that before. So I think people be mindful of it, but I think people also can get comfortable. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, if you feature in a headliner, you might not, maybe you want to vibe with your people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, maybe a little less due diligence on what's actually happening in the show could happen. But for the most part, I be seeing people like on it because they want to make sure that what they saying is fresh. Mm-hmm. I know if I had a spot like that, I definitely want to watch the opener though. At least that's how I feel right now, just because I'm such a super fan of comedy. You never know what somebody might go up there fresh as a baby bottom, but funny as hell.
Kill it.
You know what I mean? You might want to catch that. Like,
facts.
If it's funny, it's funny.
I don't want to miss those type of moments. And I don't know, maybe because I'm a fan. Like, I'm a super fan. But a lot of people who made it in comedy are. But still, some of them are dicks, too. I ain't like to say dicks. They're just different.
I mean, it's work. Like, I just look at it like it's work. Like, if you at that level, you're doing this like that regularly.
Yeah. I get it if you show up late. Because some comedians don't get to the venue until, 15 before they go on, something like that. And I think that's intentional in some of those cases too. But still, if you just getting there or whatever, all right. But I would try to be there.
Fair enough.
I hope that doesn't change.
Fair enough. It's on us. We the wave.
Yeah, facts. Create my own wave.
Yeah, man.
So while we waving, let's talk about this because I want to know this answer from you.
Okay.
So like, what do you want to see come ultimately out of your comedy career? Like, what's your end game? What's your goal? Like, what's your big
that's a good
scale?
Question.
Goals.
That's a good question. What I want to do ultimately.
I was gonna say because we use a lot of time and resources and to go to mics and to practice and work on this. We invest, take time out of our life. It is. Take time out of our lives to pour into doing this and being better at it. What do you want to get out of it? That's what I was going to say. Sorry.
No. Host extraordinaire. You got to get it out. For me, it's about I want to be able to sustain myself.
Sustain yourself?
Sustain myself.
Sustain your sanity. No.
Sustain myself creatively. You know what I mean? If I can make decent money telling jokes, I'm with it. It don't necessarily mean I need to be on stage to do that. I be down to write. I be down to write for like a show. I be down to write for Ghost. Right. Honestly, like none of that bothers me. I actually really enjoy the process, the writing process of comedy, probably slightly more than performing it. If I'm honest.
Facts. You and me both.
Don't get me wrong, performing is super high for me. I do enjoy it, but like, ain't nothing like when you talking to your homies or your homie just come off stage and you give them a tag, like, or you tell them, yo, try this over here, try this angle, and they do it and you see it work on stage, that's an amazing feeling. Yeah. So, if I could do either one of those, like, that's the goal. Like, for me, I told you, like, I have a plan. Like, so my goal is in the next 3 years to hopefully transition from what I'm doing now to be able to like do something creatively full time. That's what I want to do. So I'm trying to set up myself financially so that, you know, I don't have like crazy high expenses, like cut out a lot of the fat so that I can spend more time doing something I actually enjoy, no matter what that lifestyle look like. You know what I mean? Because like my career currently, you know what I mean, I got into it on the, you know, let's chase this money kind of tip. Like, let's
in the comedy?
No, like my
your real professional career. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say you got the wrong idea. Comedians broke as hell.
nah, I'm definitely like, you know, definitely had that let's chase this money kind of mindset. And you get there and you get to the money and it's still like unfulfilling. At least it was for me. Yeah. So it's like you gotta make a decision. Like at the end of the day, you could do whatever you want to do in life as long as you're living a certain lifestyle and okay with that lifestyle. Right. So that's my whole thing is transitioning that whole piece to be able to like just move into a creative space and be okay with it. So I don't know what that looks like because I want to keep it open. So that's why I keep saying yes to stuff. I say yes to doing a podcast. I'm saying yes to whatever comes next because it's like I don't know what I rock with yet. Right. I gotta put my toe in on all the waters, bro. Facts. You know what I mean? Try all the T's and figure out which way I want to go. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it, bro. How about you though? Like when you have the whole, this is what my journey is. This is my goal. Like, what's your goal?
Man. All right. So first of all, this is a touch. I always try to play the humble role when people ask me this question. You know, like
you about to say some wild shit, ain't you?
No, man.
You about to say some wild shit. Yeah.
I speak from the heart, man. We'll see what comes out.
Yeah,
sometimes my heart be
you got a wild heart, bro. Go ahead.
Sometimes I'm real sentimental. I don't know. Like I wanna make it. I wanna make it. Like,
what's that look like? What you mean?
I wanna
name your likes, comedian Josh Ward kind of thing.
That movies. I want to act. I think I'll be good at it. I like to do voiceover stuff. I'd like to write. I'd like to direct some stuff too. Like I'm more and more like having to do the social media stuff like that. It's making me look at how to be creative and how to, you know, put these images together to create something that's funny. So I think I'll be interested. I ain't saying I'm great at it or anything yet, but I think I'd be interested in doing it and taking the opportunity and growing from it. So
that's tough, bro.
I'm gonna be honest and just say, yeah, I want to make it, man. And I never said, I always be like, you know, enjoy the journey and, you know, whatever comes out of it type, you know, feel. I mean, but. Yeah, at the end of the day, I guess I want to be like, I'm about to tear up, bro. Cause
if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
I don't usually say it. I'm like, I don't know, but I told myself I'm gonna start saying what I want for real. Like,
hey, yo,
I'm about to crack
this man, you're a wild boy. So like, this man, when you say what you want to do, it comes to you. Yeah, that's real. Like I've recently said I wanted to start doing more shows up north, DC, Northern Virginia, and those have like come to me. So like, and I recently said that out loud and it came. So like, you definitely gotta like say that shit, believe that shit before you can do it. Right. So shouts out to you. You ever act before? Like even if it's small things, like You know what I mean? Like
nothing that has nothing credit worthy.
I mean, nothing. I'm talking like school plays. Like,
oh yeah.
Was you like in theater or anything like that?
No.
All right, fair enough.
No, but
ain't no wrong with that.
So I'm a part of an organization. I pledge and stuff, right? And so when you go through your process or whatever, there's a lot of times where you got to put on shows, like where you got to be entertaining. This is back in the day, guys. So we're not gonna hold anything to what happens today. Different time, 20 years ago. But yeah, that process you usually have to be entertaining and getting out there and doing skits and jokes and stuff like that. I was good at it. And even like in regular everyday life stuff or whatever, I feel like I have a harness of my emotions in a way that I can use it. I can read.
Oh, so you want to act like not just like comedies, like dramas. Like
like everything
across the board.
Yeah, I want to do everything.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I do. I want comedy to be the gateway because I always want to have some underlying hilarity, underlying funny stuff.
Word.
But yeah, like all things.
I rock with it, bro. That's tough.
All things.
That's
so
tough.
Hopefully I get some opportunities from comedy, be able to show some skills, get the road going. Who knows?
You can join one of these theater troops out here too.
Yeah, but I haven't found one that draws me in that way.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel you. Nah, that's tough though. Yeah. That's tough overall. Yeah. That's tough overall. Now.
Yeah, I would like that. That'd be cool. That'd be dope. That would be ideal, dreams come true type situation. On a lower level, just be able to do it consistently for the rest of my life in some way, shape, form, fashion. It to be profitable and it to be like pleasurable for my.
I don't see myself not doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta do it. So it's like I hope
money or not.
Yeah, money or not, I would still do it. So it's like I just hope it's worth it because I'm gonna do it either way.
Well, in 2 days is my little comic anniversary, bro.
What?
My first open mic, bro.
Hey, yeah. 1 year, 2 years?
One.
One year?
Just one.
Wow, that's what's up, man. Well, happy anniversary.
Super baby in the game.
Yeah,
so
happy anniversary,
I appreciate the love.
Ahead of time. That's dope, man. That's dope. And that guy been out here. He been out here in this short amount of time and burning it up.
I appreciate that.
1 year, man. That man put his stamp on RVA comedy already, so I respect that so much, man. That's
my
dope.
guy.
Yeah,
my guy.
That's dope.
I appreciate
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You know I got you, bro. I'm gonna support you. I'm rooting for you.
Same, fam.
Rooting for you, bro.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna need tickets. I'm gonna need red carpet tickets.
Oh.
Then the wife go come through.
You got tickets there. You probably gonna be nominated too. All he already gonna be there. You feel me?
We can do the speech together.
Yeah,
whole speeches.
Yeah. Bruh. It started out right here.
We did.
That's so yeah. That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. So I said I'm gonna give it 10 years straight. And hopefully, I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna cut off, but like for the next 10 years, I'm gonna be heavily involved and see what that gets me.
That's
I gotta have one goal at a time, and then I'll see how I feel after that.
Love the outlook. Gotta have goals.
Yeah,
no, it's real, man. Like you can't just be out here doing it. To be
fair,
you can. A lot of people just do open mics because they fun, they want to kick it. But like, if you got somewhere you're trying to go,
facts.
You gotta like lay that stuff out, bro.
Yeah, so
gotta lay it out.
Gotta have a vision, Trying to have a vision. So that's what's up, man. So hopefully we get to the point where we start getting some paying gigs, booking some gigs that's worthwhile. We ain't trying to be open micing forever. Book your boy, Devon Simmons, at In All Doubt on Instagram. Hit his inbox, DM that man, pull him in for a show, let him do something. You know me, Josh Ward Comedy on everything. Josh Ward Comedy. Come find your boy. Inbox me. I'd love to come do a show. I'd love to come do a mic, a set, whatever. Hit us up. I don't know where this might reach. You never know.
Well, speaking of shows, I got some stuff coming up. Coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and plug what you got.
All right, bet. For October, we got on the 7th, I'm going to be at Wabi Sabi.
Wabi Sabi.
Petersburg, dope spot. Good time. Come out. It's going to be a lot of good comics there. On the 26th, I'm in Fredericksburg at Chimney Top. I think I got like 15, 20 at the end of the... Like, you know how people do the mics and then they highlight the features?
Yeah.
So it's like a mic show kind of thing.
Okay.
So come out rock with it on the 28th, back in Richmond.
That's essentially him headlining, but on a lower scale. He gonna try to be modest about it,
You my guy. On the 28th, I'm at Busty. 2 shows that night, 6:30 and 8. That's in Richmond. That's at Busty Cidery. And then on the 30th, I'm in DC for a Halloween show. Don't have the location yet, but as soon as I get it, next time we come back, I'll let the people know it's good.
Most definitely. That's what's up. I ain't got nothing going on. Follow me though. I got content pumping out daily, regularly on social media. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, at Josh Miller Comedy. Hella funny clips, man. I'm doing voiceovers. I'm honing my skills. I'm having fun doing it.
The voiceovers are funny, and the nunchuck joint you did.
Oh yeah,
that took me out. Bro. That joint was fire.
I gave it my best shot,
bro. You was killing the game.
Yeah, go check out my vids, man. Laugh a little bit, share with somebody, tag somebody, and yeah, keep up with us, man. We will keep growing and keep going, and we will keep coming here to inform, inspire, and entertain you guys. Until next time on Comedic Calisthenics, I am your host, Josh Ward. This your co-host,
Ron Simmons.
You know what it is, man. Y'all stay funky out there. We catch up soon, all right?
Love ya.
Peace.